Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on San Diego. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Ready for baseball here in New York. And towing the slab in this one, Johan Santana.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And it's even up.
I got a ball, one strike.
Just missed. Swing and a ground ball. Semien toss over to first. One up, one down. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert.
Designated hitter, Luis Roberts.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
And the slider just misses. Top of the zone for a called strike. One out, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2. And there's the ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. First pitch, and he just misses. Two outs, base is empty. He was late there, strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here with my pal Singy. And getting the start for the White Sox, Martin Perez. What do we have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's Juan Soto.
Leading off
obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First pitch doesn't find the zone. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Good job to fight that one off. That one missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
Batting second.
This guy's kind of a unicorn in today's game of baseball. It seems like we're seeing fewer and fewer switch hitters, and he is elite regardless of the side of the plate he's hitting from. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
Batting third.
Mike Piazza will hit next.
Piazza.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch as a hitter. Bats from both sides of the plate, and he's so rare in that he really makes a lot of contact batting both righty and lefty. And, you know, it takes a ton of time in the cage to maintain both of those swings.
That one is absolutely belted. And there's a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
That's to third. To first. And that ends the inning. New inning getting started, and here is Andrew Benintendi. Santana back to work.
Ball 1.
Santana measures 6 feet even. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Swings through that one out in front that
time. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, right side, Soto makes the catch for the out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
Colson Montgomery.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike. He goes down looking. 2 down, base is empty. Michael A. Taylor steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, David Wright.
Third baseman, David Wright.
And that's outside. Swing and a chopper out to short. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now the center fielder, Richie Ashburn. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. Yeah, that's fouled off. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Here's Pete Alonso. And first offering is fouled off. And that is out of play. 2 outs. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Mike Tauchman.
Mike Tauchman.
Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Foul ball still 0-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Alonso steps on the bag and one away in the top of the third. Chase Mydroth steps to the plate for the White Sox. Right through there for a strike. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Tim Elko steps to the plate for the White Sox.
First baseman, Tim Elko.
Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. The other way, and he beats the shift, and it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Curtis Granderson, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Kicks and deals. Semien runs. Pitch misses in. Throw to second. Out. This one in the air. Mydroth drops into the glove, and there are 2 outs. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1.
Soto.
There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
This one high in the air to left center. Taylor sizes this one up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. On to the 4th. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Edgar Carroll. Swing and a ball popped up. Lindor has this one sized up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. So here's Robert now. Struck out swinging his first time. In there at the knees. And that is strike 1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Next offering is in for a strike. And La Pantera heads back to the dugout after the K. And here is Sosa to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. In for a strike. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here at Citi Field, stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Ripped to short. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Lindor on the move. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Way out front for strike 2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, so you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Kadire now at the plate. First time up, he grounded to third. Outside. 1-0.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. David Wright getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Grounded to third, could be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. Santana back to work. Benintendi, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2015. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. There's a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
The White Sox yet to pick up a hit here. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a pop-up. Semien. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Queens, bottom of the inning. And now the center fielder, Richie Ashburn. Late swing, foul to the left. That one way outside. 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1.
Alonso.
Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
Next offering way off the plate. Up the middle, and that one handled in plenty of time to first, and that takes care of Alonso.
Number 2.
Here is Marcus Semien. A single his first time.
Semien.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground. Zips it to first, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. This one lifted in the air, left field. Kadire under it. Squeezes it, and there's one away. Now the third baseman, Chase Mydroff. He popped out his first time. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
0-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So up next, Tim Elko. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. And we're back. And now the DH, Curtis Granderson.
The designated hitter, Curtis Granderson.
He swings and fouls one off. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. One up, one down. So the batting order turns over.
Right
and now the right fielder, Juan Soto. 0-2 in this one. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. The throw to second is offline. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one off the mark, and it's 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Runner at second here, one gone. That one ripped. That's back there. Makes the grab on a leaping play at the wall. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Well, he just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very often, but when you get the opportunity, better make the play, and he did right there.
Mike Piazza, the next to hit.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That missed by a lot. And 1-1. Foul ball there. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the seventh at the plate. Edgar Quero. Now a rip into left center. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Well, there goes the chance for a perfect game. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Alonso under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Now here is Lenny Sosa, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
In the air, left field. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. New pitcher for the White Sox, Tyler Alexander.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Tyler Alexander.
Well, one-run game. Michael Kadire digs in now.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Hot shot to third. On to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
The third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright.
Right.
Pinch hitter coming on, Mark Vientos. Looking to start something with one gone. On a line out towards center. Taylor makes the grab for the second out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Foul ball. Two outs. And a foul ball. Pitch misses there. 1-2 to count. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the seventh. In the air, left field. Benintendi is there. And makes the grab. And that is that. Back here at Citi Field, we're at the top of the eighth. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. Santana back to work. Swinging a foul out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball.
And a count 1-2. Upstairs.
Nope, that's the ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Goes down looking. Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, John Franco.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Grounds one to short. Lindor throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Now, Michael A. Taylor, corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that drops in for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here in Queens, in steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
And a pitch. And it's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
All over that one right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Fouled off. He was late. Alonso gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that's outside. Ball 1. Out there to center. Montgomery on the move. He's got it. 1 away. And now Curtis Granderson. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Alexander in his 6th season, 30 years old now, and he was a slides, but it gets by him. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And the batter now, Juan Soto into the outfield, base hit. The throw in, safe. In comes the run from second. It's 2-0.
Couple of singles back to back. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Snags it on the run. Runner tags from third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they lead by 3. Now Mike Piazza. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. 2 outs. Swing and a foul straight back.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive.
Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. Edwin Diaz on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Whips it to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. My draw. In the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They can get right back in this ballgame if you're not careful.
Strike 3 called on a slider at the knees. So it's their last chance in this one. And now the first baseman, Tim Elko. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Fastball for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Right side, hard hit. That's the ball game.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.